Now, your First Defense Forecast with Dakota Hunter.
Thank you for logging out to WNYNewsNow.com for checking out your First Defense Forecast. I'm Chief Forecaster Dakota Hunter. Happy Friday. We are close to the weekend. How about that? Here's your forecast for this Friday. Mostly cloudy skies, and it will be around an average day. High temperature around 42. The average high for this time of the year is 41. So we're going to be right around it. So it's going to feel nice with a west wind around 4 to 6 miles an hour. So it won't feel bad out there. Now, the parade forecast, since we do have the parade coming up tonight, how about this? Let's break it down for you. So at 4 o'clock, we're going to be around 41 degrees at around 4 o'clock. And you can see the temperatures will drop off to around freezing by the time the parade ends. But take a look at this. Very little wind, and we won't have that wind out there. So when we have a light wind, that means we won't have a wind chill index, so that'll feel good. But I would bundle up, though, because it will be a little bit on the chilly side. So bundle up as you come downtown. And, of course, we will be doing parade coverage right here on WNY News Now, so you can check that out. I'll be with Justin Gold doing parade coverage. You can check that out tonight. And now, yesterday was the official end of the 2017 hurricane season in the Atlantic. And this was one of the most active hurricane seasons we've seen in quite a few years. This was the official outlook that NOAA released earlier this year. You see, they had the forecast called for 14 to 19 named storms. 5 or 6 of those would become hurricanes. Between 2 and 5 of those would become major hurricanes. And this is what actually verified. We had 17 named storms, 10 hurricanes, and out of those, 6 became major hurricanes. So you can see, and a major hurricane is anything over Category 3 status, by the way. And you can see this forecast verified very well. And so we had a very active hurricane season. And these are all the names we went through. We made it to Rita, but we didn't make it to Sean. But we did make it to Rita here, and you can see these were all the names we went through. Now, more than likely, Harvey, Irma, and Maria are going to be retired, because the way these work is that there's a name list that all these names are basically sort of cycled. Every 4 years, the names are reused, and the National Hurricane Center will retire names if they cause major devastation. And in this case, Hurricane Harvey caused major devastation in Texas. Irma caused major devastation in the Caribbean, and of course Maria caused extensive damage in Puerto Rico. So more than likely all 3 of these names are going to be retired. They probably won't be used again because of that. Now here's something that makes the consultants go crazy, because we're not really supposed to show this, because it's really the insider secret stuff. This is the upper air winds at the 500 millibar level, and this is about 18,000 feet up into the atmosphere. This is when the wind pattern starts to follow the weather, and you can see we have this this is the jet stream here. Look at how far deep it downs. It's pulling in Arctic air. This is over the next 10 days. And I've been telling you this over the past couple days. This likely will be the case, where we're going to see some very cold air toward the end of next week that will likely equate out to some of the coldest air we've seen so far this year, and lake effect. Yeah, I got to bring it in. And there is a chance that it could be significant too. This is not going to be a short duration event. This looks to be that it's going to last throughout the end of next week into the early next week. So yeah, it's going to be a pretty long shot of Arctic air. When you have Arctic air like that hovering over the lakes, not out of the question that Lake Effect Snow Machine is going to be fired up and dropping some snow. Of course, we'll keep you updated on that throughout the week next week. First Defense 7-day forecast brought to you by Quick Solutions. You can see the weekend looking dry as a bone, so that's good news, with the temperature slightly above average. Take a look at that. A warm-up is on the way for Monday and Tuesday, when we make it to 50, 55 on Tuesday with a chance of rain showers. But that stark drop-off occurs on Wednesday and Thursday, when the temperatures drop into the 30s and the 20s, and we get into lake effect snow potential Wednesday night and Thursday. Again, some of that could be significant, but it's too early to throw out numbers, and we'll keep you updated throughout the week right